Hi there, welcome to another edition of the Global Economic Outlook. My name is Philip, and as usual, I'll be taking you through the major events in the global economy. Today, we start straight with the main story, which is titled High Inflation and High Unemployment, a Devastating Combination. Of course, we're talking about Nigeria. So we'll go straight into the story. So Nigeria emerged from recession in the fourth quarter of 2020 as the GDP grew by about 0.11%. It was a marginal growth, but of course, it offered a lot of optimism because everyone started to see probably Nigeria was already on track to, you know, to experience a greater level of growth in 2021. But given the current statistics from the National Bureau of Statistics, actually, it calls for some caution because some of the factors, that really affect lives, are on the increase. Inflation has hit 17.33%. And when you look at that's from 16.47% in January 2021. So it just in a single month, it has moved to 17.33%. And when you look at the breakdown of it and you look at the food inflation part of it, the food inflation subindex is 21.79%, which is massive. It's so great. And if you look at the chart we show you here, the graph, it shows where the highest increase was recorded in. And you see that they are just basic products: oil and fats, fish, potatoes, yam, fruits, meat, vegetables, bread and cereals, and other food products. So that's where the inflation is really eating, which means that it is eating the average man on the street, those who are just struggling to survive. And something just has to be done about it. Everything has gone up. And if that was the only issue Nigeria had to grapple with, it probably would be easier. But now unemployment rate, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, is now at 33.3%. This is so high, and in fact, is at its highest since 2014. And what is also of great concern is that it's been on a steady increase since 2014, although the increase experienced in the last quarter of 2020 was much higher than any single increase in the past since 2014. So economists would normally call this kind of situation stagflation. And the government just has to find a solution because the purchasing power of most Nigerians is being wiped out. Because if you have inflation at a high level and you have unemployment also high, people have to just manage their budget and see how they can get by life. If fish and meat are substitutes and both of them are on the increase, then what do people eat? They probably would do without any of them. So the government has to do something fast, of course, just to tackle the current situation because things are getting really bad. So that's it for the main story. You can let us know what you think about what the government can do in the comment section. We also just talked about some other few things, which is about Volkswagen planning to double their electric vehicle deliveries in 2021. It seems to be the general theme among the automakers. Everyone is targeting increasing their presence in the electric vehicle space. Volkswagen actually delivered over 400,000 cars, electric vehicles in 2020, and they are hoping to double that in 2021. Also, Facebook, we look at the breakdown of the number of users who are active on Facebook, and it's estimated about 2.8 billion. This is massive because that's the number of active users per month. In fact, the world population is just around 7.8 billion. And even the number of internet users is estimated about 4.9 billion. So that means at least more than half of every internet user uses Facebook, which also gives them an edge when it comes to advertising and marketing. Also, we talk about Nigerian fintech startup Kuda Bank. They've been able to raise $25 million. It just continues the trend in the fintech space in Nigeria. So that's it on the global economic outlook. So the last thing we talk about is the best beaches in Africa. And you see them, Baruto in Mozambique, Uvongo in South Africa, Luango National Park in Gabon, and you see Benin Beach in Ghana, and some other names as well. So that's it. But want to invite you for the live edition of the Global Economic Outlook, which will take place on Saturday, the 27th of March, 2021. You can log on watch live via our YouTube page, or you can also register to join the Zoom session. We'll really love to have you on any of them. So that's it. See you next.